Hey guys, T. Prower here with a post-commentary message before we get started. I know I said I wouldn't be reacting to any of the Australian releases early, but upon reflection, I really don't want to endure the hiatus with this episode in particular looming over me. This season's been amazing so far, but these early releases have really made a mess of things. So, hopefully, this will be a one-time thing. As for episode 12, I'm not too bothered about that. I already planned for it to be a fan commentary episode, so spoilers aren't as big an issue for that one. As for the Equestria Girls specials, I've already watched the US release of Dance Magic, and I thought it was really cute and very well done. If I do react to one blind, beyond what I already know and couldn't avoid seeing, it'll probably be the third one, Mirror Magic. Anyways, I hope we're on even footing now. I've done enough jabbering, so without further ado, on with the video. Enjoy! Greetings, everybody! T-Prower once again. I'm very, very excited about this episode. Why? Well, before the season even started, the same spoiler that told me we'd be meeting Rainbow Dash's parents also told me who we're going to meet today. For the entirety of the show to this point, they've remained a mystery, only vaguely alluded to from time to time. But today, it's time to finally meet them. I don't know how we will yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Without further ado, let's jump right into Season 7, Episode 13, The Perfect Pair. Let's get to it! Hello, Apple Bloom. Out shopping? Who's that? Looks tasty.
You must be new. I'm Apple Bloom.
I'm Grand Pear.
Welcome
Grand
to Ponyville.
Pear.
You mean welcome back to Ponyville. Grand Pear was originally from here before he opened his famous Pear Jam store in Vancouver.
Really?
Is that so?
Why'd you move back?
I needed a change of pace.
This is delicious. I can't believe I've gone my whole life without ever having this.
I've never had pear jam before myself.
No.
Really?
Thanks, Mr. Grand
How
Pear,
generous
sir.
of you.
It was real nice meeting you.
It was. You seem like a nice guy. Hey, Big Mac. Hey, AJ.
Glad you're back, Sugar Cube. Just in time for breakfast for dinner.
I love breakfast for
Perfect
dinner.
topper for flapjacks at the market today.
Pear jam? What were you thinking?
Whoa, AJ, what's wrong?
Wait, hide it.
What in the world is up with you two? Does Granny hate pears or something?
What's the big deal? It's just pear jam.
The big deal is that there is a long-standing feud between the apples and the pears.
A feud?
Yep.
Like with the Hooffields and
Wow.
McColts?
Why? Well, actually, I'm not really sure. You have any idea, Big Mac?
Nope.
Well,
Then I
that
guess we
sounds
should ask
familiar.
Granny? Ask me what?
Ah, speak of the devil.
What goes better with apple fritter flapjacks? Caramel syrup or praline?
Praline?
I'm more partial to caramel myself.
Smells great, Applejack. I'm gonna go wash up for supper.
She didn't notice at all.
Listen, Sugar Cube, anytime Big Mac and I ever asked Granny about the feud or the pears, she'd get so upset she couldn't talk. Best not bring it up.
Really?
Okay.
Well, if you
but
say so.
That Grand Pear was really nice to me, even though I'm an apple. I wonder what happened.
Me
What
too.
did happen?
But if we can't ask Granny, I don't know who. We can ask Goldie Delicious. If any pony knows about the feud, it's the family historian.
Goldie Delicious!
What do you say,
Brilliant!
Jack? Sibling trip first thing tomorrow?
Yup.
Alrighty. Been a while since we've seen this place. Yikes! What the? Wow.
Now,
Hello, Goldie.
That's how you make an entrance. Or is it an exit?
You can say that
Well,
again.
It's so wonderful to see you three. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well,
Of
Goldie,
course there's
we
another
were hoping
cat
you
up
could
there.
Tell us about the feud with the apples and the pears.
Oh dear. Well, does Granny Smith know you're here?
No, ma'am. But I ran into Grand Pear yesterday, and he was real nice. Maybe the feud was a misunderstanding or something, and we can fix it?
You can tell us, can't you,
Well, I
Goldie?
don't know about that, little one, but if it's the story you're after, I suppose you have a right to know. And let's
Okay,
see,
that's a good start.
Here someplace. Oh, Happy Family History, Volume 137.
137
Here we are.
volumes?
Feud with the
Holy
Pears.
crap
I mean,
baskets.
Pears. My eyes ain't what they used to be. A long time ago, Sweet Apple Acres wasn't the only farm in Ponyville. In fact, there was another one just right next door.
Oh, really?
Come and get your apples. Nothing sweeter than biting into a
Granny,
good
is that
apple on a
you?
beautiful fall day.
Unless, of course, you could bite into a juicy pear.
And that must be Grand Pear.
Pears are just what happens when you ain't no good at farming apples.
Pears are nature's candy. Apples are sour. Like the expression on your face right now.
Oh,
Sure.
burn.
Granny and Grand Pear were always at each other. Who was the best farmer? Who took better care of their trees? If
Wow,
Granny
some
raked
pretty
her
bad blood
trees at
between
night,
these two.
And then the little tree reached its branches up to the moon, and the moon said, "Good night."
Aww.
Why, then Grand Pear had special blankets made for his trees so they wouldn't get cold.
Good night, trees. I've got you covered.
Constantly trying to one-up each other. I getcha.
In fact, all the apples and the pears were rivals to the core.
Just like being apples or pears
The
to the
only
core.
apple and pear who ever got along were Bright Macintosh and Pear Butter.
Oh my god. Are these who I think they are?
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
I'm not supposed to talk to you either.
Wow,
My mom
they're more
says
mature
if
than
you
they
hold
look.
a buttercup under your chin, it'll make your chin glow. But it doesn't work on me. See?
Does it work on me?
Yep, it does.
It sure does, Buttercup.
Aww,
Buttercup. I like that name.
that's so
Wait
sweet.
an apple picking minute. Bright Mac and Buttercup, those are our parents' names.
Oh my god! It was them! I can't believe it! Those two foals grew up to become Applejack's parents! And we have names now! Bright Macintosh and Pear Butter! Though AJ said her name was Buttercup. Holy crap basket, it's finally happened! Woo! But wait a minute. So their mother was a pear, and Granny never told them. Oh my god. This is huge.
Of course, Buttercup was just a nickname your father gave your mother, Pear Butter. Well, that was her given name.
Are you saying our mother was a pear?
Boy, this complicates things. A feud with a rival family. And your mother was related to that family. This is some pretty deep stuff here, folks.
So we are half pear?
Looks like it.
Can't believe it. How did we not know?
Well, no pony called your mother Pear Butter. And her cutie mark was a preserved job, but Pear Butter don't look too much different from apple butter, so no clues there.
Huh.
Is there anything else you can tell us about them?
I know they loved each other very much. They had that magical, star-kissed, other side of a rainbow kind of love. You couldn't be around them too long and not feel a little bit lighter than air yourself.
That
Anything
sounds
else?
beautiful, Goldie.
I'd need volume 138 for that.
Whoa.
I'm sure I
Under
could
the
wrangle
cheetah?
in a couple of days.
Just be
That's all right,
careful.
Goldie. It was nice just to hear it.
Oh, I just remembered. remembered something. Your dad and his buddy Burnt Oak would get in all kinds of trouble together as colts.
Burnt Oak?
Burnt Oak? The firewood sales pony? I haven't seen him in ages.
So
He
you
and your
do
dad
know
were
him.
thick as thieves back in the day. Y'all should talk to him.
Alright. Thanks, Goldie.
Well, well, if it isn't the apples. What
You
can
must
I
be
do
Burnt
for you?
Oak.
I know you're not here for firewood. You got more trees than any pony in Ponyville.
You're right. We're not here for that.
Come to ask about your dad?
Well,
Yup.
yes.
Well, I wondered if you might. Hoped you would. It's nice to talk about him.
I'm all ears.
We had a lot of laughs. In fact, this one time, we were racing to see who could till the fastest, and Bright Mac was leaving me in the dust.
Wow, look at him
Wonder
go.
If he wasn't so distracted.
And there's Buttercup. Whoa. Yikes.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Pear Butter, what did you do?
It wasn't her
I'm not
fault.
sure.
Bright Mac?
She didn't do it, sir.
Brave colt, this guy.
The water silo. It was my fault.
Wow. Honest and polite to a fault. I like
You owe
him.
me a new silo, boy. And you? Come with me. No daughter of mine is going to make goo-goo eyes at an apple.
Just try and stop her, Grand Pear.
Grandpa never would have known it was your father's fault. But there was no way he'd let your mother take the blame for something he did.
What an
Dad was
honorable
super
guy.
honest. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh, Applejack?
Definitely
Your
not.
Dad worked the apple farm all day and then headed over to the Pears on his breaks to fix the water silo. I didn't see him for weeks. Now
Wow.
that I minded, gave him a chance to get to know your mom.
Did you know
Bonus.
about too?
Buttercup was a real peach of a pear. But if you want to know more about her, you should ask Mrs. Cake.
Mrs. Cake?
Mrs. Cake?
She and your mom were inseparable when they were fillies.
Holy
let's go.
crap, the
Thanks,
revelations just keep coming. Big
Would
Mac?
it be okay if we stop by again sometime to hear more stories?
I'd like that very much.
Aw. I like you, Burnt Oak. Mrs. Cake, it's good to see you, but you've got some splaining to do.
All three Apple siblings.
Hi, Mrs. Cake. We heard you and our ma used to be real good friends, and we were hoping you could tell us a bit about her.
Please?
I would love to. I never knew the right time to bring it up, but I'm so glad you came. For starters, did you all know that it was your mom who convinced me to pursue baking?
Did
What
she?
isn't your name, Mrs. Cake?
Not always. Back when I was Chiffon Swirl, I had
Chiffon
no
Swirl?
idea what I was supposed to do. But one day, your mom brought me some candied pears, eggs, flour, sugar, and vanilla, and told me to just be creative. Next thing I knew, I was whipping up pear upside down cake, and I got my cutie mark.
Wow.
Like she knew what I was supposed to do long before I did.
Just like you, Apple Bloom.
Or rather, you're just like her.
That was
Another
the first
apple
of
didn't
many
fall
things
far
for
from the
me,
tree.
And Buttercup was with me through it all.
Aw, Mrs. Cake, you look so cute. And so do you,
With the
Buttercup.
decorating and prep new ingredients. Over the years, I perfected my recipes. Your mom did so much for me.
What
One
an
day,
absolute
I wanted
sweetheart.
To surprise her with a cake.
Well, 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 what do we have here? Bless you. Whoops. It's so adorable. Uh-oh. It's okay, Bright Mac.
Oh,
She's with Buttercup.
Just you. Sorry. I just brought you a little something to say thank you. But I see you're busy.
Huh, that's one way to put it.
Promise you won't say anything?
Oh, it's Granny. Oh, jeez. Busted.
What are you doing, Brat We do not fraternize with Pears. Pooey.
You know, Granny, you and Grandpa aren't as different as you think.
You and Bright Mac? Oh, I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Your families hate each other.
I can't help it. We just sorta happened.
Then Pear
Aww.
Butter told me the sweetest love story I have ever heard.
Oh?
Happy 131,456 hour anniversary, darling.
Wow, what dedication.
That's way longer than we've been together.
I know, but it's the anniversary of the first time I called you Buttercup.
Aww.
It's okay if you didn't get me anything.
Oh, come on, don't guilt trip her.
I did.
Ooh, a guitar.
For me, but I don't know how to play.
Quiet, you.
Are we getting a song?
We're far apart in every way, but you're the best part of my day. And sure as I breathe the air, I know we are the perfect pair on a prickly path that goes on for miles. But it's worth it just to see you smile. And I cannot be pulled apart from the hold you have in my heart. And even if the world tells us it's wrong, you're in my head like a catchy song.
Wow, it's just...
My God,
wow.
you
Do
sing
you like
beautifully,
it?
Buttercup.
Be honest now.
It's the best gift you could have given me.
Seasons change and leaves may fall, but I'll be with you through them all. And rain or shine, you'll always be mine. On a prickly path that goes on for miles. You're the only one who makes it all worthwhile. And you should not blame me too if I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh my God, you guys. That was one of the sweetest songs this show's ever had. It really makes me feel so warm inside, seeing just how much these two love each other.
Hey, no fair. I was gonna tell you the same thing.
You're just mad I beat you to it.
Aw, their banter's so cute.
I'm telling you, I was gonna pull you up, cover your eyes, lead you over here, and say surprise!
Oh, wow!
And then you'd say, oh, Bright Mac, I love it. And then I'd say, I love you. Too bad it didn't work out, though.
Yep, too bad.
Aww.
The Pears are moving.
What?
I mean, I figured the Pears moved, but I didn't know all that stuff happened before with Granny and Grandpa.
It must have been really hard on our parents.
Oh, it
Really
was.
hard.
We're moving to Vancouver? But that's so far.
It's what's best. There's acres of untouched land and a warehouse to make our jams. We'll get to expand our business and get away from those gosh darn apples.
Best for the family? Best for your daughter? Or best for you?
Pear Butter was devastated, but seeing no way out of it, she did what she had to do.
Poor
So,
Buttercup.
that's it?
What do you want me to do, Bright Mac? We're moving. I love you, but I have to stay with my family.
Oh.
Then Bright Mac did the most romantic thing I've ever seen any pony do.
And what was that?
We're gonna need one more pony to tell that story.
Mayor, you knew our parents?
Mayor?
Not as well as Mrs. Cake, but I did play a part in their love story. The night before the Pear family moved, Bright Mac asked me to meet him at the edge of Sweet Apple Acres.
No way!
I don't want to be apart from you, ever. I'm not sure what we'll do, but I'm sure of us. So sure that I'd marry you today.
Oh my God, that's
I would too.
beautiful!
I think that's my cue.
This is before she started dyeing her
Officiating
mane.
your parents' secret wedding, and it was perfect. Bright Mac knew Buttercup wouldn't want a big splash,
Reminds me of some pony else I know.
Yep.
so they had a special way to seal their vows.
Aw, that's sweet.
I pronounce you. What is going on? What's with all these hair candles?
Uh-oh,
Butter,
Granny.
Where are you? You're supposed to be packing.
And Grand Pear.
What are you two doing?
Now just a minute, you two.
Grand Pear, Buttercup and I are in love.
And you can't do anything
And
about
we'll be
it.
married as soon as Mayor says.
Oh, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Ha! Thanks,
Doesn't
Mayor.
that feel nice? Mwah.
Aww.
What are you talking about? Married? You two can't be married.
Says who?
We can agree on. Pear, Butter, enough of this nonsense. We're moving. And you gotta stick with your family.
Well, she has another family
The
now.
apples are my family now, too.
Ha! See?
You can't be serious. Are you choosing to be an apple over being a pear?
Are you making me choose?
Oh.
Yes, I am.
Then yeah, I guess I am.
She's staying, Grand Pear.
Fine.
Oh, Buttercup, I'm sorry.
I can't believe Grandpa just up and left Ma like that. No wonder Granny never told us about any of this.
She had
These
good
things
reason
are
after
never
all.
easy.
And it's hard to know when it is a good time.
It seems to me that now's as good a time as any.
To talk to both our grandparents.
That's right. There you are, Grand Pear.
Excuse me, Grandpa?
I'm Applejack, and this year's Big Macintosh. But you already know who we are, don't you?
He does.
Sure do.
Did you really move to Ponyville just for a change of pace?
No.
Then you came here because you're sorry and you want to get to know us too?
I'm so sorry. I was just so angry, but I never.
It's in the past, Grandpa.
Oh, I can't stay
Can I
mad.
call you Grandpa Pear?
Sure can.
Aww.
Now, where'd you all get to? I ain't seen Hydra Harriers all day.
It was a
We've been
hell of a
all
day.
Learning about our parents. Me you have?
Yes.
And our grandfather.
And here he is.
So, you're back, hmm?
Sure am. Never should have left.
Finding you and learning all about Mom and Dad, I feel like I found a piece of me I didn't even know was missing.
Hearing their story makes me feel closer to them somehow.
Aww.
sorry. I should have told you all about him sooner.
And I should have been here. I can't believe I let a silly feud keep me from my family.
Nothing's keeping you from us now. Let's not miss anything else.
Good idea.
Applejack's right. Welcome back, prickly old Pear.
Thanks, you old crabapple.
Now that we're all together, there's something we want to show you. Mom and Dad left us something to remember them by. Come on!
Oh? Oh my god.
Beautiful.
No way.
It's impossible.
If anything's gonna make it through, it's apples and pears.
Well said, AJ. Well said. Oh my god, you guys. This episode was beautiful. We finally got to meet Applejack's parents. In flashback form, of course. Thanks to Goldie Delicious, Burnt Oak, Mrs. Cake, and Mayor Mare. Bright Macintosh and Pear Butter, otherwise known as Buttercup. This was so long in coming, and it was so worth the wait. Just seeing how they were when they were alive, falling in love and eventually getting married, it was just magical. And you can really see aspects of them in their children. Bright Mac had Big Mac's physique, Applejack's green eyes and taste for headwear, and Apple Bloom's colors. He was also honest, just like AJ, and preferred to keep things simple, like Big Mac. Buttercup, on the other hand, had Apple Bloom's knack for seeing a pony's true potential, which she used to help Mrs. Cake earn her cutie mark. They really were just kind, sweet, loving ponies. And it only makes it hurt them more if they aren't around anymore. There was another harsh side to it too, though. The Apples and the Pears were bitter rivals, especially Granny Smith and Grand Pear, Buttercup's father. Of course, they weren't going to let their kids fraternize with each other, not if they could help it. It got to the point where Grand Pear decided to just uproot the whole family and move to Van Hoover, against his daughter's wishes. Bright Mac responded epically, enlisting Mayor Mare to hold a private wedding for them. When the parents confronted them, Buttercup chose to stay with the Apples, as they were her family now as well, and Grand Pear just abandoned her. Granny at least was more reasonable, and was willing to accept Buttercup as part of the family. But Grand Pear... good Lord! It's no wonder Granny kept that quiet. Who would want their grandkids knowing their grandfather abandoned their mother? However, Grand Pear deeply regretted his choice, and came back long after his daughter and son-in-law were gone, not just for a change of pace, but to meet his grandchildren for the first time. He's not really a bad pony. He just made a terrible decision out of stubborn pride, and was hoping to try and make things right again. It's never easy owning up to the mistakes you made in the past, and he knew it. It's also never easy to know when the right time is to divulge certain truths. But Goldie, Burnt Oak, Mrs. Cake, and Mayor Mare felt that now was the right time. After learning everything, the Apple siblings set about having Grand Pear and Granny make peace, which they did, compounded further by the amazing double tree that Bright Mac and Buttercup left behind, as a mark of their love, showing that if any pony can make it through the hard times, in spite of everything, it's both Apples and Pears. A beautiful, heartwarming, much-needed episode, with a wonderful song to boot. Until next time, see ya.